Hello guys, welcome back to the session. So in this session, this is about bonus session for you. So in this bonus session, we are going to interface RC522 RFID. So the thing which we have seen in the session. This is going to be the bonus for you, how to interface those things and how to work on this module, because this is a little bit advanced than RFID, because it will be like standard one. Okay, so we are going to learn these things, like how to interface this module with our Raspberry Pi. Okay, so before that, first of all, we need to configure the protocol. So before that, while talking about or while just working on RFID, so on the time we have used the UR protocol, right? So whenever we need to enable it, so we just gone for the option called sudo raspi config. Inside that we have enabled the serial code, right? So same as like here, for this module it's going to work on based on SPI protocol. We need to enable the SPI protocol, same as like the syntax which we have seen before. Okay, so first of all, you just open it, open the terminal. So in the Raspberry Pi, you just type sudo raspi -config. Okay, so just press enter. So here there is a list of options. So on the list of options, you just go for the interface option. On that interface option, there is kind of SPA. Yeah, so enable or disable automatic loading of SPA kernel module. So there is a fourth option, P4, and you just select that. Okay, so you just press right arrow to select it, and it is asking like, would you like the SPA interface to be enabled? You just press yes. Okay, so SPA interface is enabled, and click OK and press right arrow to click finish. Okay, so that's it. So we have enabled the SPA protocol. Okay, so in our Raspberry Pi. So and then of course we need to do the reboot, as I have told on the session previously. So whenever you are doing any configuration in the Raspberry config, you just please do the reboot. So for rebooting, you just put sudo space reboot. Okay, you just press enter and please wait for a few minutes, so that this Raspberry Pi will be rebooted and it will be again connected with our remote desktop. So after rebooting, so we need to install some of the applications, libraries. So while talking about the libraries, so here we are going to install a first library, that is SPI dev. So which means, for example, I have already told you, like we have we can able to interface external ADC. So though it doesn't has inbuilt ADC with it, right? So for that external ADC, we use the SPI protocol for a general GPIO pins. While explaining that also, I've already mentioned that. So whenever if you want to use SPI protocol, so on the time you can either you can use the GPIO pins, you can use any GPIO pin for SPI protocol, or else you can use the inbuilt pins which is already assigned for the SPI protocol, that is MISO pin, MOSI pin. So like that, it is already assigned it. So for example, let us see the pin diagram. So in this pin diagram, so there are already a default assigned pin are there. So like GPIO 10, SPIO MOSI, GPIO 09, SPIO MISO. So these kind of pins are there. So and then clock. So these kind of pins will be helpful for use the inbuilt pins of our kind of SPA. Okay. So for that purpose, you need to install this SPIDEF library. So sudo pip3 install SPIDEF and MFRC522. So this is kind of library which is required for this module. So we can able to install with the help of this command. Okay. So first of all, we need to do sudo pip3 install SPIDEF. Right. So we'll click the connect and we'll ask for yes or no. Yes or no, you just press yes, and then username is pi and password is raspberry. Click OK. And if you are seeing any dialog box here like login display failed or some kind of error, so it seems that you have entered a wrong password. Okay, so that's up to here. So that's it. Now it's time to install our libraries. So open the terminal again, and then you just type sudo pip3 SPI-dev. Okay, so and before that, I would like to say one thing. So while installing a package or something like that, we have used sudo apt-get install. Okay, so it is not right, I think. SPI DEV. Okay. So first of all, we have used the apt-get install. So apt-get means it will generally install the library in our home directory. Okay, whenever you are using a sudo pip3 install spider. So pip means Python interpreter. Okay, so if you are using pip3 like kind of installation, it will install the library inside that Python. Okay, for example, so here you are dropping like sudo space pip3 install spider. So which means you're going to install the spider library inside that Python 3. Okay, if you want to install the same library for Python 2 means you can put like sudo pip space install space spider. Okay, just for reference, it is not required to install spider for Python 2. Okay, but you need to do that. Okay, like sudo pip3 install spider. Okay, it is already installed. Okay, so I hope you understand. And before so if you have misspelled any library name and those things, you can able to get these kind of error, like I can't able to like install in any packages, or not found URL. So spy-dev, so that is not a URL like that. Okay, so you will get these kind of errors whenever you are like placing misspelled library name or kind of different packages names. Okay, so that's it. And we need to install the library for this module. Okay, sudo pip3 install mf RC522. Okay, so that's it. And okay, so I'm just installing for Python 2 accident. Okay, actually now this mfrc is installing in Python 2, but we need Python 3. Okay, don't use Python 2 guys. So sudo pip3 install mfrc522. Okay, so that this packages will be installed in the Python 3. Actually it is already installed in my Python, so that's it. Okay, so library installation is completed. Okay, so I hope you got it. So two library, this is for SPI, that is serial peripheral interface protocol handling for the GPIO pins, which is already allocated in the GPIO or Raspberry Pi's GPIO, and mfrc522. This library is required for interfacing that module with our Python program. Okay, so that's it. Configuration is completed. Now it's time to give the connection. Okay, so here the connection is given like in the kind of like that GPIO pins like which is specially allocated for the SPI protocol. Okay, so here that is RFID RC522 module. So here we have. So I have already given some kind of connection in the breadboard. Okay, so that I'm not going to waste your time. Okay, so that's it. So I'm going to plug this RFID module to the breadboard. Okay, so now you can able to see the LED is going here. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's it. And another main thing while like saying about these kind of cards. So I already have one tag with my pen drive, and another card is there. This is also this kind of card, and then tag is also here. Okay, so the three things. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do in the RFID, that is mean in the EM18 module, what we did, we just read the tag, and with the help of if loop and set, so we just assign a certain name for a certain tag, right? But here you can able to like write a name in the module for a certain ID. So let me show you. Okay, so first of all, just go for this. So we'll look. Okay, this is the RF read. First of all, this is RF read. Okay, so to read certain tag from name or from that. Okay, so first of all, let me show you. Okay, so first of all, what we are going to do, like import RPI the GPIO as GPIO, and from mfrc522 import simple mfrc. So what it means, like from and then import. So for example, let us take a certain functions like fruits. Okay, so inside that fruits you can able to specify one fruit, especially like apple. Okay, so that fruits are one library. Okay, so inside that fruit library, if I need especially that apple library means, so inside that fruit library you are going to pick that apple library. Okay, so just for an example guys, so same as like here. So inside that mfrc522 library, we are going to pick only the certain library which is required for that is simple MFRC 522. Okay, so that's it. We just picked out with the help of from and then import command, and we just assigning one variable. So for that variable we just assigning one function. Okay, so from that definitely it will be very easy to read and then write. Okay, so before seeing the like try and finally command, so let me see like kind of write. So what the write means? So write means here you are going to write certain tag inside that card. Okay, so inside that module. So for example, so first of all you just see the read. Okay, so first of all it's going to read like ID and then text. Okay, so we're going to print the ID. So here we are just reading the data from the reader. Okay, so that's it. And here we have used the try and then finally. So what does try and then finally means? So try and then finally means like try means it will try something. Okay, so finally if you are terminating the program or something like that, then it will clean up the GPIO. So GPIO.cleanup, what it means? So so for example, let me take a 26th pin of Raspberry Pi. We have used for already LED. Okay, so we just make it like a high. Okay, so at the final state of the program we just use LED to be high at the final state. But if you even if you terminated the program accidentally, like you just close like this. Okay, so even though you close like that, so definitely that pin will still remain in the high position, that is in the on state. Okay, so to overcome that, we can use the GPIO.cleanup function. So whenever you are terminating the program, it will automatically erase or it will automatically make every pin to be in the 0 condition, that is in an off condition. Okay, that's the main purpose of using GPIO cleanup. This is the best way to use it. Okay, so what is the try and finally means? So try, it will do something. Okay, finally it will do the cleanup. Okay, so that's the meaning. Okay, so here we just did the basic program and run and then run module. Okay, it is not printing anything now, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show this card to this module. Okay, it shows some ID, right? So 9939, so some ID is shown for this card. Okay, so same as like let us run for other modules. Run module, and I'm going to show this tag. So this is also another tag. Okay, so same as like I'm going to show third tag. That is with this my pen drive keychain. Okay, so that, okay, 7967. Okay, so this is a separate ID. Okay, so now we only have this ID. So what we will usually do in EM18 module, so we will copy this ID and we'll put it in that like people that line to represent this ID for this person and this ID for this person. So like that we will assign it manually, right? Manually in the program. But with the help of this RC522 module, you can able to write a certain tag. So for example, I'm going to show that also. So here that is. So we are going to write it. So in the Python program, so if you want to give the kind of your user input. So if the system or if the program wants to get the data from the user, so first of all you can use the input syntax. Okay, so before it is used like raw input. Here in the Python 3 it is not required to use raw input. Instead of that, you can able to directly use an input. Okay, so text is equal to input of enter name, which means so first of all it will ask for the name and it will print like place RF tag or card. So if you place the tag, it will take that ID and it will add that name to the ID, like to match it or to recognize it. So first of all you just see the output, then you will understand. Okay, so run and then run module. Okay, so first of all it's asking for the name. Okay, so I'm going to register this tag as a my pen drive. Okay, so Sanjay's. Okay, so that's it. Place RF card is showing. So now I'm going to show this card. Okay, so let's just index out. Okay, we'll check. Okay, so I think name should be little bit less. Okay, so now it shows written. So return means this tag is written for Sanjay's pen drive. Okay, so let me check with read program. Okay, so read program is here. So I'm going to uncomment it. So what it's going to do, first of all, this reader.read will have the return value of two return values. One value going to be the ID and next value going to be the name. Okay, so let me run the program. So run and then run module. Okay, I'm going to show my pen drive. Okay, now it shows like Sanjay pen drive. Okay, so again I'm going to run it to show the unregistered card. So let me check what's the text there. I think I have already written the text. Okay, so now up to now we haven't written any text for this ID or any name I haven't registered for this card. So that's why it's just showing some junk. Okay, other than that it is written. So same as like let me write for other modules also. RF. Okay, so RFID card or champ ID card. Okay, so champ ID. So enter. So place RF card. So I'm going to show this card here. Okay, so that's it written. Let me check with the read. On that read, I'm going to show this card here. Okay, so this is Sanjay pen drive. And I'm going to show the champ ID. Okay, so I hope you got it. So it's very easy to deploy it in a real time. So if you are running an institution or if you want some authentication system in your like college or something like that, you can build up directly. So I hope every faculty or every students will have this ID card, right? So you just print instead of printing the ID card in normal plastic, so you can purchase this and you can print the ID like photo and those information. You can print it directly in this kind of card, so that especially students won't forget the ID card. That's the first thing. And kind of a face recognition with this card, so it will be very great. So that's a great thing, right? So face recognition, because if you haven't not implemented the face recognition kind of attendance, so definitely their friend used to have put attendance with their ID card. So to overcome that, you can use the face recognition with these kind of RFID system to implement a real-time project, real-time product as well, like casing and all. Like it will be very great. So with the help of Raspberry Pi, of course, we are going to see the face recognition also, right? So definitely we can able to merge that two application to deploy it in a real-time product. It will be a really great project. Okay, so I hope you like it and I hope you got it. Okay, so this is the basic program, like read and then write with the help of this RC522 module. Okay, so I hope you like this these kind of bonuses. If you like this bonuses, you just put I like the bonus in the comment box below. So thank you so much for attending this session. So we'll see you on the tomorrow session.